Chrisean's son's medical records leaking and everybody seeing and hearing about what's on them does not cancel her. I don't know what else at this point will. Like, somebody needs to get that little boy out of her care and get him out of her care.
Tests revealed that Jr. had traces of several hard substances in his system, concluding that CPS is now formally removing him from Chrisean. Although it found out that she did drink excessively during her pregnancy, the worst part was that she was also allegedly utilizing harder things, such as white powder. After giving birth, she discovered that Jr. had multiple health problems, but she continued to live in denial and refused to take him to the doctors, who could assist. When she was criticized online, she argued back most of the time rather than listening. Jr., she said, was only acting out like any other child, and there was nothing wrong with him.
She drank, and because I hear the cry and I see what y'all see, I do feel like there could be some type of neurological problem. I do see that. I'm not blind and I'm not dumb. I'm not fixing to play blind or dumb. I'm prepared. I'm prepared to go get my matching helmet with my baby if he needs.
As you may recall, Jr. was born with a hernia and underwent surgery immediately thereafter. Instead, Chrisean continued to miss the appointments in order to go out and party with her pals. Not until Blueface shared pictures of the infant's intimate areas did she take him to the hospital. During that period, Blue also said he wasn't certain the child was his and accused her of using while pregnant. "I don't care about Chrisean's feelings," he shared on Twitter. "Despite the fact that my son suffers daily, she acts as though nothing is wrong. She kept postponing the surgery to do what she wanted," he added. Thinking the surgery would take place, he took a plane to Baltimore only to learn that she missed it once more. Many were angry with Blue for sharing such intimate and unsuitable pictures of the infant online. However, some also pointed out that he wasn't lying, citing real footage of Chrisean smoking and drinking during her pregnancy. Thus, it was impossible for her to refute the charges. Now, it appears that the situation is worse than anticipated. A hospital employee where Chrisean takes Jr. for appointments is accused of violating HIPAA regulations. The fact that they photographed his test results and posted them to blogs raised serious concerns. The documents contain heartbreaking information, but I am unable to post them here for legal reasons. Jr. has been identified as having fetal alcohol syndrome, based on the results that were disclosed. Not only is he blind, but a portion of his brain is underdeveloped. He has also reportedly been going through withdrawals since birth and continues to do so now. These are chronic diseases requiring ongoing medical attention, not minor health problems. The idea that if Chrisean had taken the proper actions, all of this could have been prevented is heartbreaking. She argued on social media and denied the truth, rather than spending time with her child. CPS is now taking action to take Jr. out of her custody.
Medical records leaking and everybody seeing and hearing about what's on them does not cancel her. I don't know what else at this point will. Like, somebody needs to get that little boy out of her care and get him out of her care quick. And I tried to give Chrisean the benefit of the doubt because, you know, you're not always the best parent. Not everybody is the best parent, but they might be the best parent for that child. No, she's not the best parent at all. Like, seeing what's on these medical records is making me sick. Like, mind y'all, he didn't ask to be here and she did not have to have him. And also, if y'all not gonna know about HIPAA, don't talk about HIPAA. HIPAA pertains to the people that signed the HIPAA papers, the HIPAA forms, you know, agreeing not to violate that, which therefore goes for the medical records, the hospital workers, the doctors, you know, things like that, not friends and family. They didn't sign or agree to no HIPAA lawsuit maybe, but nobody's violating HIPAA talking about this. Mind y'all, there's a whole list of things, but I'm just gonna point out the major ones. The first one being, like we all assumed, he does suffer from fetal alcohol syndrome. He does suffer from neonatal abstinence syndrome, which basically is withdrawal. And from the records, they're saying that it was cocaine. He does also suffer from spasticity, which would explain why he's almost 2 and cannot walk or barely move. If y'all notice, Chrisean always has him either in a stroller or carrying him. It's basically a neurological condition that causes abnormal muscle stiffness or tightness. It makes moving pretty hard. But mind y'all, he's a baby. Yeah, times 10. He also suffers from seizure disorder. Another big one was CVI, which is cortical visual impairment. And that is basically when a portion of the brain has been damaged, therefore leading to, like, it's basically going to affect how he interprets visual stimulus, like problems with processing, problems with, you know, paying attention, problems with recognition. And based on how we've seen Jr., these all are making sense. The big kicker here is that with all of the things listed, he's supposed to be in palliative care. y'all that don't know, that is basically care that's supposed to like help prolong his life and make it a more stable, durable life. Without that, things are not going to go well. So when people are telling Chrisean that she needs to get her son the help that he needs, there's literally help that he needs. As a mom, just as a human, but as a mom, it's sad, it's sickening. The internet was able to tell you that you needed to get your son help before you could admit that he needed help. Like, I don't see how people are not seeing the deeper problem when it comes to this. I don't see why or how she still has her son. So sad, because that little boy did not ask to be here. And from jump, from before she even had Junior, people have been pointing out certain behaviors and certain things that Chrisean is doing or has done that they knew was going to affect the baby, yet she still has the baby and she's getting worse and worse. I don't feel bad for her one bit. I'm glad that people are talking about it. I'm glad that people are speaking up about it, because I think that all of the rumors and all the ruckus and seeing how she does her son, how bad of a job she does being a mother, is what got the medical records to believe. Because let Chrisean tell her son is perfectly fine and we just need to mind our business. All the time, he needs to be in a very certain strict type of care. Like, it makes me so mad, and that's not even my child, because he did not ask to be here and she did not have to have him. Like, at this point, he might have been better off not here, and I'm so sad to say, but look at the life he has to live because of somebody being so careless and selfish. The fact that everybody just stands around and like no friends, no family, nobody's gonna say anything or do anything, step in, it's just wild to me.
The issue with Chrisean is that she took no lessons from this. As if her harm wasn't enough, she continues to make Junior's life more difficult. After she recently went live on Twitch, she received calls from CPS accusing her of neglecting children. Instead of concentrating on her son, she argued with Blue about their typical drama when he contacted her while she was streaming. To answer the call, she left Junior locked inside a hot car, which was the problem. Due to the heat and the fact that he was alone in the car, the poor youngster began to cry. Chrisean instructed a member of the Twitch staff to go take care of the baby rather than hanging up or checking on him herself. As soon as they saw the live video, the stunned viewers began to report it. The issue quickly became heated, and her Twitch account was banned before she finished her live. This demonstrated a risky degree of negligence in addition to poor parenting. It was shocking to everyone that she would abandon her infant in such a state in order to quarrel with Blue. After the stream became widely popular, CPS had to step in once more.
Huh? I'm not busy at all. Dad, I'm not even busy.
Okay.
Babe,
Busy right now.
I'm not busy at all. I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I'm about to put a baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you. Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you. Here it goes. Here I come, Papa. Hey, it's okay. No, I'm going to the dentist. that, y'all don't even know what's going on. I'm not putting my child in the camera. Y'all keep saying, attend to my baby. I am attending to my baby. That's why I have certain people here tell me to attend to my baby while I'm working. I'm not gonna keep, you know? So, all that, put prayer ahead.
Chrisean's decision to stop participating in live streaming is now very obvious. It always ends in controversy or pandemonium when she goes live. A CPS call resulted from her most recent Twitch stream, but this was not the first time it has happened. It changed again on a prior broadcast with Dashi Frost. During the show, she was called in and directly confronted about smoking and drinking during her pregnancy. As soon as the incident went viral, it provoked yet another round of criticism. Every time she goes online, it appears to exacerbate her problem.
Who drank your baby?
Oh my god.
You drank your baby to the grave.
Make me mod. Make me
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it for my family. Yeah, we may mess up on the way. I need y'all to pay for me. I don't need y'all to pass judgment. Please keep your opinions to yourself. For real.
We learned of Junior's condition for the first time when Chrisean went live to defend that ridiculous blueface face tattoo. Junior, who obviously needed her attention, was crying in the background while Mother was occupied when speaking live. Chrisean seemed unconcerned, despite the boy's apparent distress. She was more concerned with giving an explanation for her tattoo. Even worse is the fact that the tattoo turned out to be a fake. That lie only exacerbated the doubts that already existed about her parenting. There were early indications that something was seriously wrong.
Who else? It's my... Like, everybody with my mother, like, you just mad that it's not you. What did you talk about? All right, and then let's really get in the nitty-gritty, though. Let's really get in the nitty-gritty. It's not fake. So, I don't know why I keep saying it's fake. I just got it professionally done at a place where they do, like, some real good. Two, and it's crazy because
Following their Instagram live, she was pulled once more and people saw Junior's obvious symptoms of fetal alcohol syndrome right away. Even worse, there was another video that went viral showing Junior looking quite confused. The rumors that he might be blind started because of that clip. When Chrisean was live, she was discussing how she was now sober. However, throughout the webcast, Junior appeared disoriented and perplexed as he simply stared into space. Viewers could tell that the baby wasn't feeling well. Chrisean responded to the internet in a similar manner to Clockwork, refusing to accept responsibility. She urged people to stop referring to her son as slow and maintained that he was fine. In addition, she refuted the reports that he was blind, saying that his appearance was merely due to his immaturity at the time. However, with all of the information that has surfaced regarding his health, our EPO RTS now state that CPS is preparing to formally remove him from her custody. Apparently, despite the drugs in his system, they didn't take him at delivery because her attorneys persuaded CPS to change their mind. They had pledged that she would take charge and improve as a mother. Evidently, though, nothing has changed. If anything, things have gotten worse. As usual, people on the internet had their thoughts. Another person said, "Junior's system? Horrible. Even if he told me he had nothing in it, I would be shocked. Sadly, poor baby." "She has money," another person commented. "That child is the only reason she still has it. I have seen children removed from much less." A lot of people also mentioned that Chrisean is simply too unstable and that Junior was doomed from the start. "Even this is sad," someone said. Although she wanted the child, it seems like she is making his life worse every day. However, I would now like to know what you think of the results that were leaked. And should CPS take Junior away at last, in your opinion? Share your thoughts with me in the space provided for comments below. While you're here, don't forget to click and see this other chaotic video. It's as crazy